What's up, guys? D-Rock1992 here. For this next video, and for my next movie review, I'm going to be talking about a 90s movie. I'm going to be reviewing a 90s movie that's become a cult classic. There's a lot of people that like this film. It's a standard of the 90s. I mean, you go back to the 1990s, this film is probably up there on a lot of people's list for a favorite film. And that movie is Clueless. I wanted to see this movie for a while, I'm not going to lie. It's a teen comedy, and I'm a fan of teen comedies. I like them, you know. I like I like how they visit high school, and I like the high school dynamic and all that. Now, would I ever want to go back to high school myself? No. I'm 24 years old. I've been 6 years out of high school, about 6 years or so. And no, I don't want to go back. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of intrigue. And I say I'm going to stick to just watching the teen comedies and watching the drama. Because I enjoy watching drama more than I like being in it. That's for sure. Being in the middle of it. So, Clueless stars Elysia Silverstone as a teenager, a rich teenager, a rich high school teenager who very popular, very active, and she's trying to help people. You know, she wants to try to make a difference for people so that she can be seen as really popular. She gets a couple of teachers together in the movie. Then she comes out and she transforms another girl from an awkward teen to a popular teen. So she tries to make a lot of change. So Alicia Silverstone is the main actress in this movie. You also have Stacey Dash, who plays the best friend, Paul Rudd, who plays the love interest, Brittany Murphy, who plays the ugly duckling who turned into a beautiful girl. So, you also have Hedaya, who plays the father of Elysia Silverstone's character. So, now the way they set it up, with Elysia Silverstone and Paul Rudd being the love interests, it could have been incest. But they didn't make it that way. And they didn't make it that way because, well, what happened was Elysia Silverstone and Paul Rudd's characters are Elysia Silverstone, her character is Paul Rudd's ex-stepsister. Ex is very important in this case because if they were a stepbrother and stepsister, that would be weird. Very weird. So, I mean, this makes it better. This makes it more tolerable, but it's like, I'm thinking to myself throughout this movie, what are you doing? Yeah, he's your ex-stepbrother. The guy's your ex-stepbrother, but it's like, he was your stepbrother at one point in your life. And it's like, what are you doing? But that's how they wanted to make this story, and actually the chemistry between Elysia Silverstone and Paul Rudd is very good. This is one of Paul Rudd's earliest film appearances as well. One of his second or third movie, I believe. This is a movie that really propelled him. It really helped him become a major star. Looking back at it, you know, he was one of the original stars of the film. So, overall, I mean, Elysia Silverstone is the standout here. She is the main character. and she's the standout. She does a good job in this film. But also, Stacey Dash does a good job as the best friend. Brittany Murphy does a good job as the ugly duckling transformed into the beautiful swan. The late Brittany Murphy, she passed away back in 2009, I believe. Paul Rudd does a good job as the stepbrother. Dan Hedaya does a good job as the father. Also, some other names in this movie. Wallace Shawn, who's a veteran actor, veteran character actor. Wallace Shawn, probably best known for the movie The Princess Bride, playing a character named Vizzini, I believe his name was. Donald Faison, who I know from the TV show The X's. Donald Faison plays the best friend's boyfriend, so he does that. Also, Breckin Mayer, who I've heard the name. He plays the love interest of the ugly duckling transformed into the beautiful swan. So, yeah, there are a lot of high school. There are some high school cliches in this film and all that, but when aren't there high school cliches? Honestly, I mean, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it there, and overall, with this film, I enjoyed it. I really found myself invested in the characters. Again, Elysia Silverstone. She's the standout of the film. She does a great job. And this was before her career was destroyed by Batman and Robin. So, I mean, her career was never the same after that. But this is a film that is loved by a lot of people, and Elysia Silverstone can look back on that and, see that she at least made one good movie. So, and with the film itself, for my review, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the film. It was a good experience. And, I definitely would watch it again. By the way, this movie was from a television series was made about Clueless. It was a television sitcom. There were a couple people that returned from the Stacey Dash was a character that Stacey Dash returned from the movie. Donald Faison also returned from the movie. Elysia Silverstone did not reprise her role as her character from the movie, but yeah, this movie or this series did pretty well. It premiered for 3 seasons and 62 episodes, so it was a success. It also has spawned a series of books as well, so it has definitely developed a cult following for sure. And it's a standard film. It's a very recognized film of the 90s. So that is it for my movie review on Clueless. D-Rock 1992 out.